Andre. You're watching Andre and Soli. I thought this would be a lot easier than I had it thought of in my head. I don't even know if it looks good. I wanted to make a video today and talk about how I made my wife Soli fall in love with me. So let's go ahead and get started. When Soli and I first met, we were young. Well, she was younger than I was. She was 18 years old and I was 23 years old. I was about to graduate from college. She was just starting college in the music production program too. I loved music production. That's actually what I do to this day, and she just loved singing. She didn't know what to do, so she joined this program about music production. She wasn't too keen on all the actual production side of things. She just liked to sing, whereas I actually loved to do all the production stuff, and I also loved to sing on the side. But we met through a friend, one of our friends. His name is Blake. Shout out Blake. He actually was the one who introduced us. Soli had a band with her sister, Hannah. He introduced me to them so that I could be their drummer because they were starting a band and they needed a drummer. Once we got together, I realized that they needed, a producer too, someone that was really good with putting arrangements together. So I said, hey, let me help you out with this. We also had another guy join the band. His name is James. So it was the 5 of us, and we would gig around and play around. And the first time we actually spent some time together was in a practice room where I heard Soli singing. If you haven't heard her sing, you've got to hear her sing. She's really awesome. I heard her sing and I was just amazed at how good she was. I said, hey, you have one of the best voices I've ever heard. She's actually walking down right now. I just gave her that compliment and she, got a little shy and she said, thank you. And after that, they came over to the room that I was staying in and we would all cram in there and practice there. I would set up the drums and we would set up my whole, recording studio. We would record our practice sessions and it was really nice. She's walking up right now and there's Carlos. Say hi, Bubba. Say one. Okay, he doesn't want to do one. So after a few of those practice sessions, we got to know each other a little better and I realized that she was Christian. Her and her sister were Christian and I'm Christian, and so that was something nice, and I thought she's cute. I'd seen her around too, so I thought, you know what, this girl is cute, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna want anything with her. That's what it was. We were rehearsing for a specific gig. After that gig was over, then we had Christmas break and we didn't talk. Really, we didn't have plans to do anything after that.
When I first met Andre, I didn't have any specific thoughts like, oh, I hate this guy, or oh, I really like this guy. He was an acquaintance. I was really intrigued by him. That was one thing. I was like, who is this guy? Where is he from? Just who on earth is he? I had no idea. Our band was practicing in his room and I could tell maybe it wasn't his actual family because everybody in all the pictures were white. So I was like, what is happening? Who is
By the
this?
way, I was living with a host family back then, so that's why.
Yeah, he was living with a host family. And then I found out who he is.
As I was saying, after that, things kind of got a little bit heated. I said, I'm gonna pray about it and I'm gonna ask her out on a date, and I did. However, she wasn't as interested after we went on a couple dates. I was a little worried and I was kind of curious to know why she liked me. We were both Christian. We both wanted similar things for our future, and she was just a little put off by me.
The reason why I was a little bit distant is because, I was attracted to you, but I wasn't sure if I was attracted to you in that way. I wanted to take marriage or dating really seriously. I could tell that Andre did too. So I was like, I don't know if I want to keep going on dates with this guy that I'm not sure about. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if he was my type, and I liked him. I liked hanging out with him, but I just was I was definitely overthinking the whole thing, and I was trying to determine whether or not I wanted to marry him by 2 dates.
So these are the reasons why I think girls, in this case Soli, but I think a lot of girls, Christian girls in general, work this way too. The reason why a girl doesn't like you, even though you may be the perfect match for her, are because you are putting too much effort. yes, you're actually putting way too much effort. You are not independent of her. You are showing her that you, of your own, do not have your own life, do not have your own interests, and don't even have women and other girls that are interested in you. Because believe it or not, one of the ways that a lot of girls judge whether a guy is going to be good or not is by the type of women that are attracted to him. So if there are no women attracted to him, girls are like, why? Like, why doesn't he have a girlfriend? Why hasn't he ever had a girlfriend, if he's older especially? Those are just questions that I think are in a girl's subconscious, and they were definitely in Soli's subconscious, even though I have dated other girls, but she's kind of like, you know, he's older, he's still single, like, why is that? You know, she hadn't really seen if other girls were attracted to me. It was only after I decided that I was not going to put in effort into trying to get her to like me, but I was just going to do my own thing. And if she wanted to join my life, then at some point maybe it would happen. And if not, then that's okay. Actually, I wrote a whole song about this. It's called Autumn or May. I wrote this song early on in the year. The song talks about, I don't care if it's in autumn, if it happens in autumn, or if it happens in May. Now, Soli and I started dating in November for my birthday, but before then, I was just like, I don't really care. You know, I know that at some point it may happen, and so I'm just gonna leave the doors open, but I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. I'm gonna go, you know, play my music, record my music. I'm gonna go on a road trip. And if she wants to join my life at some point, then she will let me know that she wants to through her actions. And she did. After I completely let go, after I said, you know what, I leave it up to God. I'm not gonna try to just like, can you please know that I'm a good guy, like I will take care of you, I will, you know, show you that I love you. I just, you know, I gave it to God, and I said, if she is going to join my life, it's going to happen, and if she's not, then that's okay. And so I put more effort into myself. You know, I started to take care more of my diet, not because of her at all. I actually put her completely to the side, and I just treated her as a friend. And I told her that you are just my friend. And I think that actually made me so much more intriguing to her. The fact that I said, I'm gonna take care of my responsibilities before God. And it wasn't until I arrived at a point that I said, I don't actually care. All I care about is God and my relationship with God and the path that God has me on. And literally the moment that I decided that I don't care and that I just wanted to do my own thing, even if I never get married, I was like, I don't care. You know, obviously I had options of girls. It's not like Soli was the only one, but Soli was a really, really awesome girl. And I was like, you know, maybe this can happen in the future. I don't know, but I don't really care right now. All I care about is that I'm right with God and that I'm doing my own thing.
After time, I realized that I did really want to be with Andre, and the reason why is because I realized that he was exactly the type of man that I was looking for. He literally checked off all the boxes, and I was like, how am I just gonna pass up a man like this? Like, are you stupid or something?
Literally, Soli started to show more and more interest. She started to text me. She started to say like, I miss you. She started to just like, you know, say romantic things to me, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa there. What is going on here? And at that point, I still was like, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm not looking to get married or anything. But I went on this road trip, a really long road trip. And during this road trip, it was amazing what God revealed to me. And I got such amazing revelation from God, and I was just completely at peace. And I'm like, I literally don't care about anything else other than God. I came back home, and I went to visit Soli and her family, and I knew that she was going to be my wife. Got back, and I was like, this is my wife. It was without a doubt, that was the moment. Here she is.
This is your wife. It is I, your wife. God literally just like dropped this amazing man in my life, and I was sitting here like, I don't know. Over time, I just realized like I just really, really liked being with him, like being around him, hanging out with him. I just always had fun with him. In a way, I don't know if like looked up to is the right word, but I always just like saw him as somebody like, wow. I don't know if like admirable is the word, but I was just like, wow, I really like this guy. I really just look up to him and his leadership and like the things that he does. Like, he's so talented. I realized that to pass him up would just be dumb. Just, it wouldn't make any sense to for me to just be like, nah. It's not very easy to just find great godly guys. At the beginning it was just like, I wasn't sure, I was overthinking it. I was like, I don't know if he's my type, I don't know, like, is this exactly what I was looking for? But the thing is that I couldn't justify not, you know, like not going on the second date. Like I couldn't, in my mind, justify, like, find a good enough reason why I shouldn't go on that second date or like not to like him.
Lesson is that you cannot be thinking about romance, be thinking about getting the other person to like you and finding the right person. I mean, you can do certain things that are going to aid you in that process if you are looking for someone. The most important part is that you are working on yourself and that you're just allowing God to show you the path, and God will bring the person to you. So really the way that I made Sully fall in love with me is just by going in the path that God had me and working on myself and understanding that once I was completely content with only God and nothing else, then God was gonna give things and add things onto my life, like a beautiful wife, a beautiful child, a beautiful life, without me even having to ask for it. He just added into my life. So I hope this is a good lesson for you to know that you don't have to actively be looking for someone. You don't have to, obsess about finding the right person. It's really about letting go completely and putting priorities first, and God will add every single thing onto your life. I hope this was encouraging. I hope this was a good lesson for you. It definitely was for me. Make sure you subscribe to this video. Make sure that you hit the bell, because I'm going to be posting, and we're going to be posting on this channel often. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.